My name's James Bargeron. I'm a health and wellness coach. About 8 years ago, I developed asthma. I was told that I had asthma. Anybody can get it, and you live in a big city, there's lots of pollution and everything else. I then met a guy, an amazing chiropractor, who basically diagnosed that I had a kink in my spine through an old soccer injury. And from that, he said it affected my respiratory system, hence having the asthma. I worked with him for about 8 to 10 months, and during that time, we actually reversed the asthma. No drugs. I came off the pumps and everything. So with that, I decided that I'd have to look more into living a different life as opposed to rely upon drugs and everything else. So I started to delve more into things and how I could actually live healthier, but also with nutrition, because he was a nutritionist as well. So he changed the way I started to eat, and from that, it just led me onto a completely different path. That I found that I wasn't getting colds, I wasn't getting tonsillitis 4 or 5 times a year and flu and everything else, just purely because my spine was in alignment and eating healthily and that sort of stuff. I then started to research as much as I could, and after that I then decided I wanted to go and study it and put myself on a learning curve through a diploma in nutrition to where I am today, to try and help other people get healthier through actually eating and living a better, healthier life. According to statistics, we're living longer, but we're not necessarily living longer, healthier, better lives. There's more disease. 1 in 3 people are going to be affected by cancer, heart disease, diabetes, epidemic proportions throughout the world, and the numbers are only getting worse. These things can be looked at in a more natural way through nutrition and how we actually live our lives to try and prevent them. Sometimes we can actually cure those things without going through the drugs route and stuff, and live a more natural life. So I'd like to help other people actually get healthier by doing that. It gives me a great sense of achievement when you actually see people getting to a place where they want to be, that they're not living in a stressful, anxiety-filled life of yo-yo weight loss problems and this sort of thing. Is that when they live a more balanced life through nutrition, that they realise they don't have to go on diets all the time. You can live naturally without dieting all the time. And when you see the people actually how they change and how much happier they are, it gives you a great sense of achievement. In regular medicine, they treat symptoms. I'm not trying to treat any particular symptom. What I'm trying to do is show people how to live, to change the way that they eat and the way they live, so that you're not having to treat a symptom per se. What you're trying to do is live a life, and your body will actually prevent a lot of things from happening. Less colds, less flu, and this sort of stuff when you actually eat it. It's an amazing machine that we have. And the thing is that if you take an analogy of a Formula One racing car, is they spend millions of pounds and millions of dollars finding a way to actually fuel those machines to the optimum. But we're far more complicated, fantastic machines than a Formula One racing car, but we're expected to put any old rubbish in us and operate to our optimum. Doesn't make any sense. Everybody, it doesn't matter what line or shape they're in, they want to feel good. Whether you go out shopping, whether you go on holiday to get a suntan, buy a new car, you do everything to feel good. No other reason. And with that, people, the biggest thing for me is to feel good is what you put in your body. Is you'll have more energy, you'll feel good, your skin and everything else. It's vitality, it's as simple as that. And when you help other people get to that and you see the way that they feel, it just, the better it gets, the better it gets.